Good day, I'm Sinong Princess Agnesita, student nurse from Our Lady of Fatima, and today I will be administrating a hot compress and cold compress for the patient. And hot compress is usually used if there is any stiffness to the patient muscle, and as well it helps to relax the patient muscle and to allow circulation to the area. And at the same time, we are going to apply a cold compress to the patient if the patient have any swelling, and as well if the patient have any pain and inflammation within the area. I will be checking the patient identity or verifying the patient identity. So, ma'am, I'm Sinong Princess Agnesita, student nurse from Our Lady of Fatima, and today I So today I will be administrating a cold compress for our patient. So first I will be verifying the patient identity using the three identifiers. My name is Sinong Princess Agnesita, student nurse from Our Lady of Fatima, and today I will be assisting you. May I see you listen namin what's your name and what's your full name and what's your birthday? Okay, ma'am? So it seems like we are administrating to the right patient. And now I will verify if there is an order for us to administrate this type of procedure to the patient, and also I will review the patient's medical record for me to know if it's appropriate to the patient condition. And also I will check what is the location, the duration, and also what type of noise I will be using. Okay, so it seems like it is now verified. I will now assess the patient's skin. I will check if there is any presence of wound. So if there is any presence of wound, I will know the location, size, odor, color, and also if there is any tenderness and drainage in the areas. And also I will also check if there is any sensitivity or pain on the area. Okay, ma'am. Where is the affected area, ma'am? Okay, on your foot. I will just expose the area, ma'am. Okay. Okay. So I will since I already have exposed the area, I will now also check if there is any presence of wound. Okay. So it seems like there is no presence of wound. I will now, ma'am, I will let you palpate the area so let me know if you feel any pain. Okay. Okay, so it seems like the patient still is slightly pain on the area. So ma'am, on a scale of 1 to 10, how will you rate the pain? Okay, so it seems like the patient have rated at 6 out of 10, meaning that the patient may feel a moderate pain on the area. Okay. So it seems like the patient have a muscle spasm, so let's just cover that. After that, we are now going to assess if the patient and also the patient family have awareness of this procedure. Okay, ma'am, so today I will apply a cold compress on that area of your muscle spasm. Okay, and I showed that I already did it as well on the patient family, and now I will also now I will be checking the patient vital sign. There are times that if the patient have this pain, it may cause the patient vital sign to right side or to be elevated. So I will check if the patient have fever since the patient is feeling a pain. Hold on, I will put it on the area. And also I will check the patient pulse rate and also the patient respiratory rate. If the patient is having any anxiety of this procedure, or if the patient, okay ma'am, I will just put it on the area. Okay, and while waiting for it, we are also going to prepare our stethoscope. So it seems like the patient pulse rate is 90 beats per minute. It is slightly elevated. Okay, but it seems like the patient doesn't have any fever. Okay, now you need to sit down. I will just check your blood pressure. seems like the patient's blood pressure is slightly elevated. It is 122/80. Maybe because the patient is feeling anxiety with the procedure, and as well as the patient is feeling pain on the area. Okay? And since we are all done with that, we are now going to prepare all the equipment that we are going to use, such as the cold water and basin, and at the same time the towel that we are going to use. And there are times that we can use a already made cold compress, and also the gloves. And after that, we are going to explain the procedure to the patient and ensure that the patient also know what will the patient feel throughout the procedure. Okay, now following this procedure, I will be applying a cold compress, and this will lessen the pain on the area, and as well as you may feel a numbing feeling, and also a cold feeling on the area. Okay, ma'am? And after explaining it to the patient, we are now going to ensure that the patient is in a comfortable position. Okay? Okay, ma'am, are you comfortable with your position? So since the patient is comfortable with the position, I will now ensure to expose the area that is only necessary. Okay, ma'am, I will be exposing the necessary area. Okay? So after exposing the necessary area, I will now do a hand cleaning and also wear my gloves. Okay? To prevent any spread of any microorganism or to prevent any contact with blood or body fluids. And after that, since we already wear gloves, we are going to put a waterproof pad on the blood to prevent any spilling. So since there is already waterproof pad on the area, okay, and after that, we are now going to submerge the towel on the cold water with ice. And remember to rinse the area. Okay, ma'am, I will now be applying it on your skin, okay? Please let me know if you feel any pain on the area. And after that, just remove any moistening in it. And there are times that we can also put it on a Ziploc bag. So assume that this is a Ziploc bag and we're just going to put it. And we're going to let it on the patient's skin for 18 minutes. Okay now, ma'am, I will leave it on this area. Do you prefer covering it or not? Okay? Do you prefer not covering it ako, ma'am? Just put it on this area then. So while waiting for the patient, I will remove my gloves and do a hand clean. At the same time, I will ensure that all the equipment that I have used is on the area are clean. Okay? After that, assume that we already left the patient for a few minutes and the area, the towel is not cold anymore. Okay? Okay, now we'll just check the area. Okay, I'll be removing it now. Okay, ma'am. So in this, we're just going to check and assess the area if there's any abnormalities or complication. Okay, and remember, if there's any complication, we can remove it right away. Okay, so there's no any complication in the areas. Okay, ma'am, I will be checking your vital signs again, so that we will know if there's any progress within the patient's vital sign, whether it's normal or not, still not normal. Okay. Okay, so it seems like the patient still have a normal temperature, which is 36 degrees, which is a normal finding. Okay, let's check the patient. Okay, so it seems like the patient respiratory rate and also the patient pulse rate have decreased. So the patient pulse rate is 73 beats per minute, which is a normal finding, and at the same time, the patient respiratory rate as well is 16 beats per minute, which is a normal finding as well. So we are also going to check again the patient's blood pressure. So assume that I already did check the patient's blood pressure, so it seems like the patient have already a 110/80, which is a normal finding. So the patient vital sign have decreased and became normal in yesterday, which is a normal finding. So we're going to document that, and now on a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate the pain that you feel? Okay, so it seems like the patient pain have decreased from 4 to 4/10, which is meaning that the cold compress have worked for the patient. So with that, I will now be documenting all the findings and also documenting the administration date and time.